We're talking about the night worms.
What's the unboxing? What'd it be? Well, I don't know. Shut up and see.
Hey friends, I promise to never do that again. And by that, I mean sing. So let's check in with the Magic Duff Bucket and we can all move past that awkward moment. What have you got for me today, Magic Duff Bucket? You have a Peter's Seasonal Saison from Rapture Brewing. Very refreshing. You saw me drink it yesterday. So don't look surprised. Don't look surprised. I think The Price is Right filmed like several episodes all in one day. And then they aired them during the week. So that's what I'm doing. That's why it's the same beer from yesterday. We're running a lean operation. I can't put on a new suit and tie every filming. So let's get into it. So this being an envelope, a Nightworms package, the Dragon Lord could do more harm than good. So we're going to have to go to the Redneck. That's what we're going to call this guy. It is a camouflage handled buck knife. That's what we're going to use. We call it the Redneck. I could say that because I'm white. So remember what I said about the Dragon Lord causing more damage? Well, it looks like the Redneck is no better. Thank you, Redneck. I know what you're thinking. I never thank the Dragon Lord like that, but I do. I do. So here's an envelope. Here's the package. Here's the package. Whoa, the Redneck better get back off the bench. All right. Okay. All right. Race-based joking is over. Okay. I know I'm making myself uncomfortable. It's amazing the verbal slips I have. In a previous video, I called McCammon Cammon. You never saw that because we have a very professional team. A professional team of handlers that saved me from that embarrassment. So let's see what we got. We're going right to the books. And this is a book I wanted, but I didn't get, but I wanted it. And now I got it. And it is in great shape. And that is Road of Bones by Christopher Golden. I've previously read books that Christopher Golden has co-authored. This will be my first straight-up Christopher Golden book all by himself. And I'm hearing a lot of really good things about it. Boom, boom, boom. So this is cool. Lots of good blurbs on the back. And like I said, a lot of good buzz around this book. So happy to have it. It's always nice when the subscription box service delivers the book you were hoping for. And then this one looks really interesting. It's called Waif by Samantha Kolesnik. Samantha Kolesnik from Grindhouse. I've never heard of Grindhouse or this author. And I gotta say, it's got my interest. You have my interest, Samantha and Grindhouse. This might go up the TBR just out of Beef Daddy curiosity, but that's probably gonna have to wait till maybe May. Maybe May. This might be a May read. This may be a May read, but it looks like it'll be a quick one. So Waif. Imagine this has to do with body image and eating. I don't know. I have no idea, but it looks really intriguing. And then, what do we have? I feel like a kid looking in the stocking after Christmas. Is there anything else in there? What else? Oh, this is the February package, which they promise a very platonic love of best friends. It's fine. fine. Okay, so Nightworms, February 2022 is Frostbite. Very cool bookmark. Very cool. I know what the March one is going to be. They did a whole spoiler on it because it's two very popular books, and they wanted to be sure that there wouldn't be a lot of people griping that they already bought these books. Now they're getting them as Nightworm books, and so on and so forth. So this is the cheat sheet card. Road of Bones by Christopher Golden with a signed book plate. Oh, I get a signed book plate. There it is. It's a signed book plate. Bam. Bam for St. Martin's Press. Oh, I didn't realize it was St. Martin's Press. Very good. Very good. Oh, and I have a Samantha book plate. So these, I don't actually glue them in, or I mean, these are self-adhesive book plates. I don't know. You let me know. Should I just put them on the half title page or title page? Should I just do that? What do you think? Let me know. Let Beef Daddy know. Beef Daddy's open for listening. But usually I don't adhere the book plates to the item. I don't know. Love Potion sticker. It's a very, very fat sticker. It's a fat, chubby little sticker there. Soft and chubby sticker. Evil T. Love you to pieces. Evil T. Evil T. I used to call myself Evil E. You don't need to know why. So there's the tea. So producer Jill's going to drink this. Producer Jill, I got some tea for you.
Ooh.
That's good news. Bad news, it's evil.
Oh.
So, or that could be good news, too. We're horror fans. So, Waif, I already showed you that. Love you to pieces. Black cherry tea, producer Jill.
Ooh.
You like black cherries?
Well, I don't know if it's going to be as good as...
Oh, John sent us some stuff that producer Jill's very partial to.
Say his name.
Okay. Oh. Well, a certain friend of the channel sent us some tea. You're right, I shouldn't have said this person's name. But you know what? Through the power of editing, whoop, took that name right back out my mouth. Because he might have shown up and said, get my name out your mouth. Frostbite bookmark. I love potion sticker. That's very cool. That's very cool. A little synopsis. And then I don't know what this is. Okay? I don't know what this is. It looks like a note. Dear friends, it's a letter from Christopher Golden. It's very long. I almost started that Dear Nightworms as a collective way to address all of you, but then I thought some of you might not want to be thought of as worms. Dear readers, dear subscribers, dear beauties, dear friends, I'm so happy to be sharing Road of Bones with you, and so honored that the team from Nightworms felt it worthy of inclusion. It's one of my shortest books, but when you finish reading, I think you'll agree it couldn't have been any longer. Early on, a few of my fellow writers declared it my best novel. And though I'm always reluctant to make any qualitative statements about my work, preferring to leave that to the readers, I'm not going to argue the point either. I love this book so much that it's hard to put into words. The moment that I first learned about the real-life Road of Bones in Siberia, I knew I had to set a novel there. Now I know it's in Siberia. Way to go, Christopher. I'm kidding. I'm spoiler averse. But there was so much more to it than that. Okay, now I feel better. It isn't only that there are hundreds of thousands of corpses buried beneath the permafrost of that 1,200-mile road. What? It's the whole environment of the place. Along the Kolyma Highway are the coldest inhabited settlements on Earth. Places where winter temperatures can drop as low as 90 below zero with a wind chill. If your car breaks down or runs out of gas and help doesn't arrive in time, you will die. Will is bolded, italicized, and underlined. Yet people are born there, live their lives the same way you do. No, they don't live their lives the same way Beef Daddy does. Beef Daddy lives in Chicago, which isn't 90 below with the wind chill. 0. Have families and new generations come along. Many leave, of course, and it is no insult to the region to point out that very few people from away would consider settling there. I don't know, with the way our house hunting is going, we might go to the Road of Bones, Producer Jill. Just pack extra clothes. I got a real good deal on a house with an in-the-ground pool. Skating rink. But I'll tell you a secret, it's not just the cold. During the summer, the weather can be quite lovely along the Road of Bones. Intrepid travelers make the trek just for the challenge of it. From what my research showed me, the region is actually sort of ordinary in summer, and yet there is nothing ordinary about it, because no matter the weather, no matter the horrors that were perpetrated there against the hundreds of thousands of people imprisoned in gulags and then forced to work themselves to death, no matter the superstitions and ghost stories of the local culture, the one constant in this region is the isolation. We survived COVID, right? There are actual cities at either end, but in between there are scattered towns, some small enough to consist of only a handful of buildings. When I imagine those places, what causes a tremor in my soul is just how close to the edges of humanity they are. We've scoured the surface of the planet, and we often think that only the deepest ocean trenches are mysteries to us. But there are places where the primal wilderness remains, out there at the edges of civilization. It must be like traveling in time back to a world that had no need for or interest in humans and doesn't want us there. When I read about the Road of Bones, about the dark human history and tragedy of the place, and about how easy it is for the weather and a single moment of bad luck to kill you, I knew I would write a novel set there. But I don't want to write the kind of horror novel that many horror writers would. No, you don't want to be like them other horror writers. A book about the dead rising from the road to seek vengeance. What I wanted to write was something more complicated, about an older evil and what it means to live in a liminal space where civilization stops having any meaning and the wild and the ancient still echo across the land. You know, that reminds me of a little show I used to watch back in the 90s about when people stopped being polite and started getting real. I felt magic and terror in equal measures while writing Road of Bones, and I hope you find plenty of both for yourself in its pages. Thank you all so much for reading. Stay safe. That's cool. I love that stuff. It sounds like I'm going to be a big fan of Road of Bones. It sounds like it meant a lot to Christopher Golden, and it sounds like a really cool concept. So I like it. I'm very excited to get into it. It might be a good pairing with Echo, because there's some of the same themes about an environment that doesn't want humanity there. And that is a lot like the mountain in Echo, which is a name in French. Even though I am part French, I'm not going to try to pronounce for you. Echo's an awesome book. This looks like it would pair well with it. Very happy. I can't believe I read that whole letter to you. I may include it. If you've seen it, then I've included it. And if you didn't see it, you're not even going to hear this part of the video. That is how propaganda and deception works. So, have a good book, have a cold beer, and stay frosty.